It's the second week of the preseason, and the Las Vegas Raiders are still undecided on who their starting quarterback will be. It looks like the decision will depend on how each of them performs against the Dallas Cowboys. During training camp, things have been pretty close. O'Connell played slightly better for a few days, then MCH stepped up and was better for a while, and then O'Connell took the lead again. In the first week of the preseason, it was almost too close to call, but recently, O'Connell had a solid practice, especially with Davante Adams back after the birth of his son. You know what that means, right? Unless something unexpected happens, O'Connell is likely to be the starting quarterback. Head coach Antonio Pierce even said that anyone who wants the job has to really beat O'Connell for it. All right, let's break down O'Connell's drive. He starts off playing it safe with an easy pass to tight end Michael Mayer. Then he makes a big throw to wide receiver Jacoby Myers, followed by another short pass to Myers. After that, he completes a quick pass to Christian Wilkerson. O'Connell then shows good awareness, steps up in the pocket, and fires a perfect pass to Myers. But then, there's a throw he probably wants back in the NFL. If you want to be a top quarterback, you have to make that play. Next, he hits tight end Brock Bowers with a quick throw over the middle. Now, here's where things get a little confusing. Some people blame him for backing into a sack, but let's take another look. Something seems off with the receivers because there's a traffic jam at the goal line. O'Connell was looking at his read, but it seems like one of the receivers ran the wrong route. As I mentioned in a previous video, O'Connell couldn't throw to the flat because that would risk a pick six. Meanwhile, the defensive line was already in his face, so a sack was pretty much unavoidable at that point. Now let's talk about Ron Mitu's start. He began with a deep pass to Trey Tucker, which was a beauty, but his next throw, a short pass to Christian Wilkerson, was off target. After that, though, he used his legs to make a play, and he followed it up with a perfect touchdown pass. But for every great moment, there's a downside. On the next play, he needed to stay in the pocket. The running back was about to break open, and the linebacker wasn't looking. Mitu should have been more patient or stepped up and made the throw. Instead, he ran outside of the block and scrambled, but there was nothing there. He threw the ball away, resulting in an incomplete pass. He does the same thing again on the next play, but this time his decision gets his tight end hit hard. The Raiders definitely don't need more receivers out with concussions. Once again, Mitu escapes the pocket too soon, which is a bad habit he needs to break. Take a look at this play. It's well blocked. All he needs to do is step up in the pocket, and he would still have the option to throw the ball anywhere on the field. But when he moves to his right, he limits his passing options to just half the field. On top of that, the edge rusher gains the advantage because he knows where Mitu is headed, forcing Mitu to throw the ball away. Now let's look at some more of his passes. He completes a nice throw over the middle to the tight end, followed by a short pass to the running back. After that, his screen pass gets batted down. Then there's another short pass, which he likely threw away on purpose. If it had been on target, it probably would have been intercepted. You can tell by Davante Adams' comments that he appreciates O'Connell's accuracy. Adams said, "Both guys played well. Gardner came in and picked up where Aiden left off. They both played their game. We have two quarterbacks who are different in their styles. Aiden is very accurate and more of a traditional quarterback. He trusts the offensive line and moves well in the pocket, and the line did a good job keeping both guys clean. I've seen a lot of good things from them both. It's going to be tough for Coach Pierce to make a decision, but I'm hoping for success for both of them." Trey Tucker, another receiver, also has high praise for O'Connell. "He's my guy," Tucker says. "We always joke around, and we have great chemistry. I trust him, and he trusts me. Whenever he throws the ball my way, it's either mine or nobody's. I never want to give up an interception when he's targeting me. I always have his back. People don't realize how much quarterbacks go through mentally, especially in the NFL, so I just try to help him as much as I can." There are still a few Mitu fans out there who believe he's taking the lead in the quarterback competition, but it's clear that O'Connell is making a strong case for himself. It looks like O'Connell is going to win the starting quarterback job, but people need to slow down. He hasn't done anything that proves he's clearly better, and O'Connell fans should relax too, because he's not guaranteed the spot just yet. Both quarterbacks have had good days in training camp going back and forth. From what I've seen, Mitu is more of a, "wow, that was an amazing play" kind of guy, while O'Connell is the more consistent one with better overall throws. Still, the quarterback competition is so close for a reason. To make things even more interesting, both players looked solid in the first week of the preseason. One possible advantage for O'Connell, though, is that he has Pierce and the receivers on his side. But in the end, it all comes down to tomorrow's performance. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.